Wizard, what do you see as you twist your tiles beneath our feet? What do you see?
Remember the fade in your eyes. I'm lost in space, floating away. I'm running away from you. I'm running away.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Flatsmackers Live. It's Horry from the Horry Sheet Show again. We're gonna do it. You know what that is, right? We're gonna flatsmack. Alright, let me turn off this music. It's great and all, but I can't think and talk at the same time listening to it. Okay, if you're unfamiliar with what this show is all about, we're gonna go on Chatroulette. Horry is gonna see a lot of guys playing with his junk, and so you won't have to. And finally, we will talk to somebody about Flat Earth. That's kind of the short version of what we're gonna do. Chatroulette is just a place to see random strangers while they're on their webcam doing whatever they want to do, and you know, you can just imagine what they're trying to do, and it's a good place to flat smack. So that's what we're doing. So enjoy the ride, and share this stream somewhere if you're watching this. All right, let me get it all set up. Let me say hi to everybody in the chat too first. Karen B's in here. How you doing, Karen B? Test Vision. We got A. McKinsey in the house. How are you guys and gals? And let me hit the Facebook stream up real quick and see the... Karen B's in here. How you doing, Karen B? Test Vision. There I am. All right. Have fun, Horry, says Travis. Hey, Travis, I will. Thanks. Let's troll Godless Engineer video he made about me, says Brett Milligan. I don't know. What's going on with that? I don't know anything about the latest trolling, but I was thinking about making a video to talk about the shill calling and stuff, and just have like an open discussion about shill calling, and like where people are with that right now. But I don't know. I don't feel like stirring up old drama either, you know. All right, what did I stumble onto here? Says Jay Bird. Well, this is where we share the flat Earth truth with random people on Chatroulette. And you're gonna love it. Well, I don't know. It's either gonna be extremely fun or extremely boring. But I'm gonna try to keep it like short as possible with these people. Let me go ahead and open up like my pictures folder and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe start off with some nice memes. I don't know. Like one like this. Check out the film quality in 1968 versus the film quality here in 1938 at the bottom. 1938 is the bottom, 1968 at the top. It's the moon landing, so that's troublesome. It's terrible. Things like that I have to show them. Let's see. I could show them this, because this is ridiculous. 2014 Jupiter, right here, and 2016 Jupiter, right there at the bottom. The only difference? Well, you tell me. Look at the right. Kind of weird. So that's a problem. Of course, I have all the, you know, the Photoshop clouds on the blue marble picture and all that stuff. But I think I'm gonna do what I did last night. I'm gonna show the I'm going to show, oh, whatchamacallit? Yeah, the puppets on the string video. You guys remember this one? This is basically, you know, NASA faking the moon landing, of course, and they have these little sparkles that are going over the head. You can see it every now and then. Look, you saw the sparkle? And that's just the wire glistening in the light, in the studio light. So, you know, I can explain that very well to people. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to start there, maybe move right into space bubbles. We'll go from there. I feel good about that. That's our plan. Thanks, guys. Thanks for helping me think that through. I appreciate that. Chatroulette, here we come. All right, here we go. It's going to make me smile for the camera, so let me get my smiling face ready. That sound means. How's it going? Beautiful white wall. Guess it could have been worse. Let's skip that one. Maybe they left their computer on.
The Earth is round. I'm sorry, dude.
I thought I recognized his ass too. that dude definitely remembered me. We had a lengthy conversation. What's going on? He didn't want no part of it. Maybe it was the Wicked Witch of the West. Not the kind of women he wants to see on here. That was hilarious. How's it going? What are you doing on Chatroulette? Where are you from?
China.
Oh. I almost... how are you today?
Good.
Oh, I can't hear you. The connection's so bad. So I couldn't contain my laughter because I'm like, oh man, if she reads my show, I might lose it. Hey, how you doing? Are you like frozen? Or is it just a bad connection? It's creepy as hell. That's creepy as hell. Like his eyes got really wide when he saw my camera, and then like everything froze.
¿Y eso?
Hey,
¿Qué estás haciendo ahí?
I don't know what he said. Couldn't really understand him. They're just making like weird faces at me and skipping me. That's what I'm experiencing, guys. I'm just trying to fill the air here. Ah. Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Have we spoken before?
Nice.
You look familiar.
What?
You look familiar. Have we spoken before?
Yes.
Yeah?
Where are you from?
America.
You are in show TV or something like that?
I'm actually halfway around the Milky Way galaxy and 4/4 to the moon.
Come visit me in Syria. I am from Syria.
Do you think Earth is a ball or flat?
What?
Do you think Earth is round or flat?
Yes, I think that.
Give me the boobs and the vagine. I can get those are the guys that make those kind of memes. I don't have the patience for it right now. I'd like to talk to native English speakers.
Porque usas el tuyo.
That was a bit creepy. Nice socks. Nope. Not happening. Alright, I'm getting ready for the next one. What you got over there? What you wiggling on? That was perfect. I knew it. Oh. Maybe I should hold on to it. What's going on? Nope. Just skip, 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 skip. Hello. You have such an intense stare. What are you doing? I know you can hear me, and I can also hear you. And then he skips. The hell?
The fucking children.
What's up?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh, awesome. Maybe we can talk. You and me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can't wait for this. Let me ask you a question.
What are you doing?
I'm live streaming right now. Do you want to say hello to everybody on my live stream?
Hi.
You want to go live on the TV?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I have some very important space-related questions to ask you.
Yeah.
There he is. Yep. So, question number 1. Okay. First of all, what are you doing on Chatroulette? You perv. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm bored.
You're bored. Okay. I'm on a mission, and that mission will be very clear very shortly. Second question. Do you think we went to the moon in the 1960s?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
So, did you see a video of this and you believed it because of a video? Maybe. Tell me more about yourself. You look like a very unique individual.
Oh, I had my hair done today and looked like I can't put it into any bun or.
Oh. We caught you trying to put your hair in a bun on Chatroulette and failing miserably?
No.
So tell me. What is your name?
Michael.
My middle name is Michael. That's nice. It's a small world, actually. Tell me, do you think that the International Space Station is real as well? Yeah? Do you think the photos that we get from space are real?
Nobody knows. It could be.
Nobody knows? Okay. I want to show you some cool pictures, and I want to show you how I think a lot of them are faked. You ready for this? All right, check this out. First up, I'll show you this picture of Jupiter. Jupiter in 2014, right here at the top. And Jupiter in 2016 here at the bottom. If you combine them, you get the picture on the right. I don't even know what the hell they're trying to do with this. But that doesn't look natural at all. But that was caught in 2016, they said. Does that look real to you at all?
The blue circle thing doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't look very real to me either. And you know what? We've sent satellites all the way through Saturn's rings. Did you know that? Yeah? So, do you know what that satellite was named? Do you remember?
No, I have no memory of.
So it was the Saturn Cassini. And this is the video. Now, I want to ask you, do you play video games at all? Yeah? Okay. So tell me, do you think this is maybe PlayStation 1, or is it PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 graphics? What is this?
Look like computer graphics.
It's computer graphics, at least. Yeah, yeah. So look at the rings of Saturn right here. Watch, the rings are coming up, and let's say 5 seconds from now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch them go paper thin right here. Look, watch. Whoop. Ooh, that's terrible. In my opinion, that's just so not real. But then the moon doesn't really help anything either, because this looks like a really fake moon. But this was actually, now this is what they tell us, that they sent a satellite to Saturn, and it took high definition pictures of Saturn as it went through the rings, and then we got the pictures and we put them all together and we made a video. And this is that video. Do you believe that? Oh, you do? Because, I mean, it came from NASA. So it's got to be real.
Oh.
I'm trying to like show you a couple of things that really made me think, you know, like, wow, that's fake, but they're trying to tell us it was real. I want to show you something about them landing on the moon. Now, you see I do some green screen stuff, right? Do you know what a green screen does?
It projects your image on
So let me explain real briefly. Like, I have a big green wall behind me, and I have some lights, and it's nice and green. And the software I'm using here, it can remove the green and make it invisible. So I could just be in like a black square until I add stuff to it. So I added a nice car and some planets and the Death Star and stars, and I made the scene, right? So, but if I think that they faked the moon landing, and I'm going to show you something that may make you go, oh, and I'm going to explain why this is a big deal. So look, here is them on the moon, and watch right above their heads. You're going to see some little sparkles, some little bling lights. Watch. Every now and then, I'll kind of tell you when I see it. Right there, you saw it for a second. Well, here's another one, yeah, and then you're gonna see it a lot more in a minute and 50 seconds. So let me get in there and bump it to a minute and 50 seconds. All right, so it's about 10 seconds from now. So let's see. Watch the little sparkles that we might see above their head. First of all, this looks completely terribly awkward. Like I don't even know what they're doing. Here you go. Look, there's a sparkle right there. Just boom. Look at that, boom, boom. Like, it's terrible. Now, you have any idea what that is? And also right here, there's some black showing up through the astronaut's helmet. This little black splotch and this little black spotch. This is really bad green screen keying. It's very, very bad. And that's why they had an issue with the green wire. So let me explain what's happening. As a green screen artist, this is what's happening. First of all, let me go back in my my normal studio set so I can stand up for you right here. All right. Okay, so if I had a wire above my head right now, and I was, what the hell is my like so? Why am I so high in my studio set? I don't understand. Let me go. I don't know, like this. Yeah, that's better. All right, so. If I had a wire above my head and these, and it's got to be green, okay? I had a green background and a green wire. You can lift me up and I can float around and stuff like this, you know? But here's the thing: if the studio lights catch the wire and just at just the right angle, it can make it not as green as it normally would be. It would make it like a yellowish green. If it caught the light, it would be more white than green, you know? And so when that happens, the software is not looking for a yellow. It's looking for a very strict color green. Anything else, it's not going to touch. So when you have the light hit the shiny cable, that's where you get the flash. because it immediately disappears right after that. I mean, if it was an antenna, we would see the antenna the whole time, at least to some degree, and then we would see it more once it caught some light, right? So it's kind of like, oh, 100% evidence, knock it in the park, slam down, spank your mama, whatever. They faked that. A lot of the moon footage is completely fake. What do you think about that after hearing that?
I don't know.
So do you think, like, what if I showed you something else? All right, now this is well, let me ask you a question while I'm pulling it up. How much do you think that they make every day to give us space footage and videos? Like, how much money do you think they get from taxpayers every day?
I don't know.
I'll just humor me. Give me like a number. Like, take a wild guess.
15 million?
Did you say 15 or 50?
50.
Yeah. Wow, dude. You're only 2 million off. 52 million a day. That's what they make a day to do stuff like this right here. I'm going to show you another picture, and I have to ask you why this happens, because they tried to tell us that satellite video that I showed you a second ago was real, which I think we can agree that's CGI. So the squares, you see what's wrong with the clouds inside these squares right here?
They're identical. Yeah,
pretty identical. It's an easy copy and paste clone stamp tool job, and it's all over. All these things are the same. You know, they're all copied and pasted all around me. So we have the guy on video saying, yeah, I had to do that. I had to Photoshop this picture of Earth. This is the blue marble picture of Earth. This was what was on our iPhone background for a while. But like, they're obviously faking pictures and videos of stuff. They're faking planets. There's all this software that does it for them that I'm discovering. Software like Blender and Terragen, and it's a little weird. But people don't really pay attention to this. What do you think about that? Like, they're stealing a lot of money from us, in my opinion. But it gets deeper. I don't care about the moon landing being fake. What if they're lying to us about the shape of the world entirely? What if, and this is funny too, we have them on video saying that they cannot get past low Earth orbit. Do you know why? Well, this is NASA telling us that they can't get past low Earth orbit because of the Van Allen radiation belts. So, like, there's this bad layer of radiation at a certain height, and we just can't get past it. It's too dangerous for humans. Well, we did it in the 60s with a technology like no more powerful than like your Game Boy or something, or your little pocket PlayStation or something. Hell, not even the pocket PlayStation. Like, it's really just a Game Boy. 1960s technology. And we actually, you know why they tell us we can't go to the moon right now? We lost all the data. We lost all the telemetry data from the moon landing, all the tapes and stuff, that all the data we would get. Oh, somebody lost it. Oh, crazy, right? I'm just kind of planting a couple of seeds. Like, you can research all these things. And what if they're lying to us? What if it's not a ball? What if it's flat, the Earth? And it's not moving, it's not rotating in space, but what if everything else was rotating around us? You ever thought about that? Could very well be true. So, I got to get some feedback from you. I'm sure everyone wants to hear some more from you. What are you thinking right now? Are you thinking am I crazy, or do you think there's something to this?
I don't know.
You look like you're in sort of a state of shock or disbelief. It's just like, God, I was trying to see just what I could do, how far I could actually get him to talk, but he just didn't want to talk. That was so funny. Oh man. His face, I could hardly control my face because I just wanted to laugh so hard the whole time. That was like a personal challenge for me. My cheeks hurt. All right, let me say hi to the chat. How cringe worthy was that, guys? Jeez. I got a Skype message here. Let me see. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, Jay. All right, let's see. Much cringe. Yeah, old dirty Bigfoot said much cringe. Mind blown. His face says mind blown. But I think that just might be his normal face. Like I wonder if he sits at the dinner table and just makes that face while he eats. Like okay. I'm just not ready to do it again because that was like mentally like exhausting. Just read the chat. That's what I was trying to do. All right. Carl Stenbeck. Nice to see you. Test Vision. Yeah. I'm sure Horry would take you for a spin. Huh? Can you get me a test drive in that car? Oh, nah. You know what? I need to, seriously, I need to get somebody in a green screen to Skype with me. And if you do that, I can stick you right here next to me in the Tesla. I probably change out the Tesla and put like an ice cream truck or something and rebrand it. I don't know. Totally do it. We could be in the Tesla together, live streaming like and Flatsmacking. Well, I guess they can't actually hear you on Chatroulette as my partner without some finagling, which I don't know. Be difficult, but you know it's fun to do. If we were actually live streaming in any other capacity, everyone could hear us. But yeah, people keep teasing me. People keep teasing me, telling me they're gonna do it with their green screen, but they don't. All right, guys, let's do another one. You're in the headlights. Yeah, Travis. I was like, I want to laugh so hard because of that right there. Oh, let's do it. Back of the car. Back in the car. I really just wanted more feedback from the guy. I was like, come on, I gotta get some feedback from you, bro. Come on. And then yeah, at the end I did kind of purposely like go like full creep factor and just be like, dude, oh, my stars are disappearing again. All right, here we go. Starting. What's up? That's just terrible. This dude was like blowing kisses at me. Jesus Christ, are you like half asleep? Look, there you go. I just woke that dude up with a swiftness. That was hilarious. I was rolling over sideways like this, like half asleep. And when I spoke, he was like, he just like startled himself awake. Yeah. Got another streamer right here? Nope. Didn't want any part of this. Okay. For those of you who are new, we're on Chatroulette right now, and we're looking for our next chat partner. We're gonna flat smack him. Hey, how you doing? Nope. She was really cute though. She didn't want any part of this. Gee, I wonder what she's here for. Connecting. There we go. Aha! Let's go. Oh, damn. Maybe I'll just reach for my lightsaber. Wow, is that a... I needed the magnifying glass for that one. I'll get him next time. Jesus, you made my phone scream at me over there. Oh, hold on. I gotta float away for a second. Go grab something. Sorry.
Nice screen.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks.
Nice screen.
I like to get out here in the outer space and fly around and talk to wonderful people like yourself.
Yeah. I got my screen over my head.
Yeah?
Yeah. Rolled it up.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Let me ask you something. What are you doing on Chatroulette?
I'm just sitting here. Can't sleep today, so yeah.
Just bored.
Nothing much to do, so.
Oh. Well, I've been trying to grab my green lightsaber for like 2 days now, but I can't. It's just out of range for me back there.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's good too. The battery's still going. So let me ask you.
Try not to fall out of the car.
I know. I did that last week, but I have a safety harness. Don't worry. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I'm live streaming right now on my YouTube channel, my Twitch, my Facebook, my Periscope, a whole bunch of other stuff. Would you like to say hello to everybody on the TV?
Yeah. Hello.
Here, let me put you on the TV so you can wave again. Here, check it out. Go Horry's TV.
Okay. Hello.
Cool. So we're interrupting this guy's. What? Go ahead.
You got many viewers?
Let me take a look. Let's see what Restream says. It's not counting on Restream. Let's see. I have 16 on YouTube right now, and at least 4 on Facebook, and there's a couple other ones.
Take my picture down again.
It's all good. I come on here and I ask people very important space questions, and I try to like kind of see what your beliefs are. All right, you want to participate in that?
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. Okay.
You can take my picture down from your.
Why you don't wanna be on the screen?
Okay.
All right, I won't keep you there the whole time, but I do like to check in with you from time to time. It's just It's entertaining. All right, so let me ask you a question. Do you believe that we went to the moon in the 1960s?
The Americans?
Mm-hmm.
No. The Russian, yeah. The Soviet Union, yes.
Okay. So do you believe that was something that
hoax?
The American moon landing was a big hoax?
Yeah. It was like they was thinking because of the Russian was the first outer space, and then they have to be like, we are bigger, so we have to go to the moon.
Yeah.
But some new evidence was released now, I think. So the Russian they had like been to places before American have been there. So
okay.
Sorry, my English isn't the best.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm just trying to see this. You're the first one that said no. The American one was the hoax, and the Russians did it For real. I've never heard that before. And I haven't looked at too much of the Russian space footage, but I want to show you a couple of things that we are finding in our American space footage, and still to this day. You can still see them do this when they do their live streams. You want me to show you what I consider to be well, I don't know. I just want to ask you, what do you think it is first? All right, let me pull it up here. And what we're going to look at is space bubbles, okay?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about space bubbles?
I heard about it.
Oh, okay. So here we go. This video here is going to show a whole lot of bubbles, a whole lot of space bubbles. Now, this is them underwater. This is actually where they do their training, right?
Yeah.
And you can see how the bubbles look.
That's the thing I'm heard.
Yep, they do it. They do their training in pools underwater. They have a whole life-size replica of the International Space Station down there under a pool too. So yeah. So look at this. Like, here's the underwater, and here is outer space. All the bubbles. Look at all the bubbles in outer space. Here's underwater.
Yeah.
And here's outer space. Supposedly. Look at Earth. Look, outer space. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Now,
yeah, no.
What do you?
I think I know where you are heading.
Oh, tell me what you think.
Because of the all of the things on YouTube about the all the things about like NASA just having people in pools filming the people in the pools, and some people say like here you don't see bubbles in space, and NASA says it's space debris from the
paint chipping off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. What so you believe the Americans are faking the International Space Station stuff too?
The International Space Station isn't the American who's having. It's actually the Russian people who's like having the maintenance and everything. Like the American have only been like since 2004, I think. It's been like the Americans have been on they have been like been in a taxi with the Russian Soyuz rocket. I heard
they've been like in a taxi.
I heard something about it on the ancient alien discovery.
yeah. That I think that is just TV is just filling our head with a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm not listening to everything, but it's I live in Norway, so I'm pretty close to Russian border, and we can get like TV and stuff like from there.
Yeah,
and in Russia, they are like pretty strict on top secret government stuff.
Right.
They don't things that is open for public in America. It's not open in Russian.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's like people in Russia, they don't know like Russian have been to Mars and stuff like that. They have they got like they released some papers now in 2015 14, 15 or something.
The Russians.
Some government papers, some top secret government papers.
Yeah.
Saying that they have been taking pictures around the moon, around
like on the back?
on the backside of on the backside of the moon, on the other side of on the other side of Mars, and they are talking about something crashing. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I wish we could.
I'm pretty. I like to watch like conspiracy theory.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Good. Well, let me show you a couple of things. So, you know, we got pictures of Earth from outer space, and this is what we get. Do you see this? These red squares?
Yeah.
You notice a problem with the clouds in the red squares?
No, I don't. I don't know what you are.
Here, look. All right. Do you see that they are the same cloud formations? This.
Yeah. It's almost a pattern, like they have been like stamping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clone stamp. That's the tool. That's the name of it. Yeah. So same thing with the peach squares, the clouds in the peach colors, and the yellow circles. The same cloud formation is actually. Yeah. So.
But you know, we aren't actually supposed to know everything, you know.
Sure, I know that. Yeah, they definitely are hiding stuff.
That's why they are hiding stuff in the pictures. Maybe in the square. In the square in the ocean, it's islands we don't supposed to gonna know about, you know. So
yeah, I would not put it past them. Yeah. So we have the guy on video.
Just a suggestion.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I know a lot of people are thinking that they're hiding land, and myself included. So that. They could easily hide land in these pictures, but they said that this is the blue marble picture of Earth. Now, there's so many copied and pasted clouds in here. And I can't believe them with...
I think the pictures we are getting from Google and stuff like that,
they're all messed up. I mean, the pictures...
We can't like... Planes are going overhead all the time, changing the clouds.
Yeah, seeding clouds, making storms. Yeah, creating problems.
Yeah,
chemtrails, all that too.
Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical about the chemical trails, but. So on, but it's
barium and aluminum.
I'm not going to go into that now.
Oh yeah, it's a big topic in itself. But you know, the thing is, I think that they're faking the moon landing. I think they're faking pictures of Earth. I can show you videos of where we've sent a satellite through Saturn's rings, and what we got, it looks completely like CGI. But they're telling us that it's high definition pictures that were sewn together and created a video. But it's terrible. So what if though? I'm gonna plant this thought real quick, and we're gonna discuss this because I have to go get another beer, and I like to keep these short. But I want to ask you about this. Have you come across the conspiracy called? All right, are you ready? You're sitting down, so I know it's kind of okay. But have you ever heard of the Flat Earth Digest, or the Flat Earth Theory, rather?
Yeah, I have heard about the guy who's tried to make his own rocket, and yeah, I know.
Yep, that's Mad Mike Hughes. Yeah.
Mm.
So that actually wasn't supposed to prove anything. He was just doing a stunt with his rocket on that one. But the next one, he plans on doing something that might prove one way or the other the shape of the Earth.
You can stand on the shore. For example, you can see outwards on the sea, and you always see. If you can't see it on single boats, but you can see it on boats with masts, with like big sail and stuff like that.
Yeah. What can you see?
You can when you see it far away, you can take up your binoculars.
Yeah.
Look at it. See it coming through you. To you, you're beginning to see, beginning not to see if the Earth had been flat. You had been seeing the boat always.
Are you saying that Earth's?
So if the flat had been flat, you could see the boat always when you
Okay. Yeah.
1 meter in front of you. 20 meters in front of you, 20 miles in front of you. You can see the boat, but you can't see the boat because the boat is going that way.
I understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
You see always the mast, and you see downwards, and you see how begin to come for you. So
okay, so here's this. So
and Stephen Hawking sent some people lasering a lake.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they saw elevation on the because of the laser. They put the laser horizontal on the ground.
Yep. And they're trying to hit the target on the boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
The boat was, and the target was going upwards and upwards.
What if I told you that video was fake, and I have proof? It's completely fake.
Yeah?
Yeah. They actually dubbed in the helicopter when they showed the helicopter was below the curvature, and then the helicopter was rising up. There's a part where these birds come flying in, and for some reason, they decided to use the same B-roll footage or bird footage. And they literally masked over the I don't know, over the horizons, the plane going up and down. Like I don't know why they decided to be that lazy, but we had a video. It was this past Sunday, so yesterday, where this guy named Bob and a couple of other people, they all debunk a lot of stuff like that, like you're talking about, because we've done our own experiments with lasers and we can see stuff way further away than they're trying to measure. And it shows flat. So when we look at their video, we're like, well, what did they do wrong? Or are they faking it? And then bam, we nailed them with this because we caught them. You just got to see it. It's hard for me to explain, and I don't have, it'd take me a minute to like pull up. It's like somewhere in a 3-hour long podcast, but these people really went out of their way.
So do you think everything around us are round, or do you think it's just flat surface, or just projection, or just?
I don't really get too much into what the planets are, but I believe they're just light sources, and they all look like different lights. And Saturn and Jupiter, they're pretty unique because of that Jupiter spot and the Saturn's rings. I mean, they're unique lights. We don't know what they are, but we have, we've been able to calculate things like eclipses for a long time. There's a thing called is it the Antikythera mechanism or something like that? If somebody tell me in the chat, good luck spelling it. Yeah. But there's been a mechanism that we've been able to calculate all this stuff all the planetary movements and stuff with this little mechanism for years, thousands of years. But science is, you know, trying to tell us that it's math and all these equations that they have that can predict all this. But it's really, we've been able to know when eclipses happen for a long time. They're trying to hide science from us. It's really pretty bad.
But can you make your science in it? Can you because everything comes down to science.
Yeah, oh yeah. Flat Earth is all about measurable, repeatable, observable scientific experiments to prove. A lot of them we're just proving distance or curvature. Or
where is the end?
Wait, what?
Where is the end of the Earth?
Oh, well, that's a different story. But I want to, before I get to that one real quick, I want to say one of the experiments was the Michelson-Morley experiment. Okay, and that was supposed to, it was trying to prove Earth's rotation around the sun, I believe, but instead it proved that Earth did not move at all. But that experiment was pushed under the rug, and later on replaced with Einstein's theory of relativity, which that's a big problem. If we did an experiment that proved that Earth doesn't move at all, but it was hidden from us, that's a problem. Now, the edge of the Earth, we have pictures of an ice wall in Antarctica, big ice wall. It's bigger, much taller than these huge ships. And we're not able to break into it. And if we sail around it, there's been stories of the past where it's like I don't know, somebody could tell me it's like a $60,000 mile trek.
Sail around it?
Yeah, if people tried to sail around it in the past, it's been like a ridiculously huge thing, and they thought that maybe they circumnavigated it or went around it, but they just they went around like an outlook.
If you go around the North Circle, isn't the
doesn't happen. North south doesn't. We've never done that yet.
So if you have the north here and the rings and the outer ring out here, are you?
Yeah,
like a plat or like a CD or
pizza. I like a pizza because the crust is Antarctica in our world. Right, and that's south. All of the crust is south, and if you're on the pizza somewhere and you're looking at north, you're looking at the middle of the pizza. North is the middle of the pizza. South is the whole crust, the outer ring, our ice wall, if you will. Yeah. I don't really talk about the model and what.
Skeptic.
Oh yeah. I mean, I get it. Like what I go after is how NASA's lying to us. How the curvature tests that we do, and now that we're doing stuff with infrared, we can see stuff 200 miles away that we should not be able to see. Like unless Earth is way bigger than we're told, we shouldn't be able to see stuff that we're able to see with the P900 zoom camera and telescopes and stuff like that. And the boat thing that you were talking about, if you get a binoculars and you're watching a boat and then the boat disappears completely with your binoculars, well, what happens if you get a telescope or a P900 and look at the boat and it comes back? Well, how did you do that?
Yeah, but you can do it, but you don't. You always see the mast first on the boat.
No, you can see all to the bottom. Like you can. No. You can have a binoculars.
Then you have to film a sailing boat sailing with a big sail, and get it to sail straight ahead.
Yeah.
And film it, and you can see it with the camera. And you can zoom it, and you can take binoculars, or you can and you see the boat going down.
Yeah, but then the more powerful zoom will bring it all back in again, all the way to the bottom of the boat. So how does that? Are you seeing over the curve with just a more powerful zoom? I don't think so.
I think the Earth are a little bit bigger than we think it is. And NASA and the school books and everything are telling us, because we aren't supposed to know everything.
Okay.
Arctica, it's something I know it because it's like
it's on lockdown. You know, we can't go there. There's a treaty that 30 different countries signed that say that
I know
we can't go
I
there.
know.
Yeah. I think they're hiding a lot of stuff from us, but the NASA fakery.
You heard about a sailing boat called Berserk?
That wasn't Jarl Andahoy, was it?
Yeah.
Was it? Okay. I didn't know the name of his boat.
It was his boat.
Okay. Yep, I know all about that.
And that boat disappeared.
Disappeared. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the people disappeared too.
Right. I know about that, and
so if you think like they saw something, I have been I heard stories about fishermen seeing stuff there, so it's like it's something about the Russian papers who's been released now.
Okay. All right. Well, look.
You have to look into the Russian papers, the top secret papers who's been released now, the 2014, 15 or something.
Okay.
And they and if and some people, some like conspiracy theorists on YouTube got some like film clips about Putin talking to a Russian reporter, talking about like you shouldn't because she was asking about something about space.
Yeah.
And she was just like he just you shouldn't talk about something you don't want to know the answer to.
Yeah. So he just brushed it off, like I'm not even going to answer that question because it's too big, you know.
And she asked about, are we at war with Americans? And then he said, if you think we are at war with the Americans, you are wrong. We are at war with something else, and we are preparing us.
Oh, well, that's fantastic now.
So it's like they are telling, they are beginning to come forward with things.
Yeah.
We hear all the time now. The Russian had all the things about. They had everything with the election of
Trump, Donald
Trump.
Yeah.
Everything like that. And I think something will be told from the Russian government soon. I think.
I hope that they start coming clean, but I really think that the whole big secret here is being let out the bag, and it has been since 2015, and that's the flat Earth truth. Because I've done 3 years of research.
How much do America use on on military stuff?
I don't know, but I can tell you how much we give NASA every single day.
Yeah.
52 million a day that we piss away to NASA.
And you think that like all the top secret stuff we aren't supposed to know?
Oh no, I'm sure we're not supposed to know, but I think some of it leaks out, and some of the stuff we are finding out on our own.
We heard so much stuff lately, and so
they're diluting it too. They're also putting out a lot of fake stuff. So, you know, we don't even know if this QAnon stuff is real. But look, I wanna try to like move on quickly to share this with other people, and I want to tell you, look into the flat Earth stuff, man. Look into it. There's a lot of good 2-hour long videos that can really show you a lot of stuff that I could show you over time, but it's in a nice video format. So many things, boom, boom, fact after fact. Check it out. ODD Reality or ODD TV is a channel that has a good one called, I think it's Flat Earth Nature Documentary. If you pull that up, you'll see a good 2-hour long or good hour something video. But yeah, man, this flat Earth thing ties into a lot of the conspiracies, and it's not really that hard to see once you kind of stop laughing at it and really look at it seriously. You're gonna surprise yourself.
I don't believe anything the government are coming with, so I can read believe a conspiracy theorist.
Well, look,
because they can come with clearer answer to things than the government are coming with. So,
well, look, subscribe to my channel because
I'm always open to anything. So, but the flat Earth theory. I live with the water. I seen things, and when you are on the open water, why is it like a horizon?
You think that you could see the curve from the water?
Yeah, when you climb up in the mast on the boat.
Yeah.
If you tell me that I don't see the curvature with my own eyes, then you have to tell me that I'm crazy, because I have been seeing the curvature when I'm standing 15 meters over the water.
So how would you explain, like, let's say this video behind me is the Earth from probably, I think, 100 and something thousand feet in the air, and it's perfectly flat.
I don't believe anything NASA actually are coming with, because.
But this isn't NASA though. This is.
You also have to. When you talk about cameras, when you take a picture.
Yeah.
Kodak, the camera company.
Yeah, Kodak.
Tried to come with square
lenses
instead of a round one.
Yeah.
And they got denied by the government. So something about the cameras. All the cameras are round, so something about that too.
I have a video on my channel called "The Fisheye Lie," and it talks about how the only reason we really think Earth is a ball is because of all the stuff NASA has shown us. But if you look into their stuff, they're lying in so many ways. So I kind of like, I don't take that. But when you send up a camera without a fisheye lens, when a regular camera, like probably a Kodak camera, like you said, you get a flat looking Earth. But see, what these people don't know, when they send up they send up the same kind of balloon, but with a fisheye camera, what they don't tell you is that they can see a round looking Earth from just 10 feet off the ground. The whole thing looks like a ball because it's a fisheye lens. But when you go up, it's also going to be a ball. But they don't show you that first part.
But I have a drone.
Yep.
So I gone 250 meters over the. So you see the curvature with the GoPro camera. And if you take away all the things on the all the specific on the cameras, you get like square pictures instead of round, and you see correction.
Oh, you're saying when you do lens correction on the picture, you still see curvature.
Yeah, you see the curvature also.
Well, you have to.
I have done it multiple times.
Okay, well then I would have to say, like, I've seen videos with panoramic 360 view, with the special cameras that you can look all the way around. And
you should know when you take a panoramic picture or like a 360 degrees pictures, you always get like a perfect line.
Yeah, but the problem with it is the horizon is still at your eye level. The horizon isn't way down there. But if you were on a ball, it would be like you'd have to look down.
Because of the pictures, panoramic photos are pictures all the way around.
I get what you're saying. So like I'll give you that.
If I take my my arm and take pictures of it.
Yeah.
You can see if it's a curvature on it, you can get it to be straight in a way,
I get what you're saying, but the problem with that whole thing is if it was a ball, the ball is curving away from you and the horizon is going to be lower and lower and lower. The higher you get, you're going to have to look down to see the horizon. It's not going to be at eye level if it's a ball, but on the panoramic view, it's at eye level.
If you have a wide lens and film with it, you will see a curvature. But when you take a picture, when you start to take pictures around you, it will be a straight line.
I get that. But
and you not get a curvature on your pictures. Only in a video sequence. If you take your camera and drag it over the sea and look at the big screen, you will see a horizon. If you take pictures around you, you will always get a straight line.
Well, I get what you're saying, but I think you're always going to get some kind of a bulge, and it's due to just the camera lenses in general being curved, no matter what kind you have. You're always going to have a little bit of pixelation. So if you drew like a straight line on your picture, and you're saying that you tried to, hold on. If you're saying that you drew a straight line on your picture, and saw that it was bulging. It's just the natural camera lens that's doing that. But the thing is, man, like they're fooling us with so many things. And once you look into it, you're gonna see like you're already sort of a conspiracy person. Don't let them like don't believe anything that they gave us, because what you can look at is the groundwork, the people that are on the ground level looking, doing our own experiments, and all the history that's been covered up. It's really interesting, like to kind of uncover all this stuff that's been hidden for yourself. And then you're like, I don't know, any kind of way you look at NASA, you just discover more and more messed up video or, you know, green screen stuff and wires flashing above their heads and things like that, where they're just messed up, like bubbles in space.
Everything about sugar is not true too.
Sugar is terrible for you. Well, I guess
that's fucking lie.
I guess
that's a fucking lie.
Well,
I drink 4 to 6 liters with Coca-Cola every day. Then I should be fucking a fat guy?
No, I'm not a fat guy.
4 to 6 liters with the Coca-Cola every day.
Well, good luck. And then, you know,
I've done it.
I don't know.
I have almost done it for 20 years.
I don't even know what to say. But I do need to go, like, say goodbye and, like, take a beer break and everything else and say hi to everybody in the chat and my stream. But thank you for being so cool, open-minded. It's been fun. And stay on that road, man. Question everything, right? Question authority, question the governments. Look at my channel. When you get some time, take a look at the show that I do, because I come out with all the best, you know, flat Earth proofs and laser experiments and all this stuff that really will make you think.
Maybe I have seen your show.
Oh, cool.
I think I have been looking at your I think
cool.
I think so. I think I've seen the
studio set.
The logo.
Awesome. Yeah, I had a different set, a different kind of studio before. It was like a dojo setup about a year ago. So maybe you saw me in the old setup. But awesome. That's pretty cool. But thanks for being cool, man. And I hope you have fun, and hope you come across another cool Chatroulette chat partner, man.
Always wankers.
Yeah, I know, right? Always wankers. You take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye. That was pretty cool. The guy's already seen the Horry Sheet show, he says. Wow, interesting. But I hope, you know that was, sorry to stay too long on one person, but man, people are put in my path. This conspiracy guy was like, really, like, yeah, those are all lies from America, but he likes the Russians, right? But I didn't know anything about Russia yet, so I don't know. I don't have any Russian space fail footage or nothing, so I'm not gonna go attack Russian stuff. I mean, I know it's fake regardless, man. I know every time I have seen stuff, it's like even worse than America. So, and then China's the worst of all. It's like, it's bad. But anyway, I'm gonna take a beer break real quick. We'll go grab a beer. If you want to call in back again, Jack, go ahead and do it in just a second. Give me a moment.
Managing a team feels like this.
I'm not managing a team. I'm not at all managing a team. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. But when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just want it.
I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your heart. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. Nothing's the matter, my love for my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you till I die. How many times we wanna try? Want you to know this, the one and I know this. Perfect soulmate, I wanna show my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in hard times.
All right, let's do it again. I'm gonna say hi to everybody in the chat, crack open this beer, and get back to the grind. So let's see who's still with us. Midi HC, you want to call back in, Jack? Barbara McGill, what's going on? George Q. Hey guys, share this. Share this if you see it. Karen B and Ava Kinsey, just Jack. There you go. Horry, I did the broken Nintendo thing again. Did I really do that? Like, how does that even? I'm not exactly sure how that's working.
What's going on?
What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the Horry Shoot Show's Flatsmacking, whatever the hell I'm doing right now. Who's this?
This is just Jack.
All right, just Jack.
That guy was brutal, man. He just wanted to just keep hammering on the camera thing. I think if they're going to stay on one subject for too long, you got to keep it going, because that's what makes you great, is that you're able to switch from subject to subject and just give them as much information in a short period of time as you can.
I try to. And sorry for everybody who's watching right now. You're about to witness the murder of a stormtrooper. So, excuse me. All right. Yeah, but yeah, I had to
go.
I had to skip him because he was stuck on that, and there was no getting around. Like, oh, come on, like he was trying to argue some point about panoramic shots being level. Well, that's cool. I'll give you that. You know, I told him I'll give you that, but you can't get around the fact that if whatever you're panorama shooting is, if you're flat and level looking at it, if it's a ball, you're gonna have to look down at the horizon. I mean, that's just what's gonna have to happen. But he wasn't getting that. So,
and I've showed that to people before in AutoCAD. Like, you know, when you're first going up, you don't see the horizon drop very much in angular perspective, but the higher up you go, the faster it drops.
Yeah, exponentially,
way faster.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, there's a couple of trolls in your chat right now, but, you know, they're like, you obviously, you know, can't believe in space because it looks fake. And just because it looks fake, I'm telling them, no, it looks real. Looks like real harnesses and real bubbles and real hairspray and real CGI, real green screen, you know, real augmented reality. Yeah, it's all real. Absolutely. Real freaking fake.
Oh, I just banned those people. I don't care about them. I don't give them any attention. But you got some noobs in here that need to, you know, find out what's going on. You know, it's the narrative. You know, they got to keep pushing their same repeated, you know, questions, and you can tell it's programmed. Like, the first response now is Mad Mike. Really? Oh gosh,
They're
that was
really common. Yeah, it's been coming up a lot lately, these last couple of weeks. So
these last few people I've asked have said, "Oh yeah, I heard about the guy with his rocket," and I was like,
did it take that long for the story to reach the other countries? Is that what happened?
It's so apparently it has reached other countries, huh?
Yeah, because that's who you're hearing it from is the other countries, like that girl you had on last night. She's like, "Oh yeah, like the guy who built a rocket to find." No, stop right there. No, he wasn't trying to prove nothing. It was just a publicity stunt,
Oh yeah, that's.
But
I'm trying to set people straight on that.
And I also you've mentioned it, and I think you should get a desk that is incognito that just says your channel name without Flat Earth written on it. Because if you give it away too early, then they won't even look at the evidence you're about to present.
That is true. I could, what I could do right now is I could change the stinger to the beach stinger. So now when I switch to whatever, like it'll do a different kind of thing. So now it won't say Flat Earth Digest, at least. Maybe I can.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk to him in my living room, but I'll go back and forth from the car to a zoomed in shot. Yeah, here we go.
This but when you're sharing your name,
Wait,
like what? This is my name, Horry Sheet Show, and you should have a desk with Horry Sheet Show without the Flat Earth.
I do. I have a Reiki set, a Reiki studio. Look, Horry Sheet Show's Reiki and OBE tips and tricks desk.
There you go.
Yeah. The only Flat Earth the only Flat Earth that's branded on this is on the TV to my my right or whatever. That's or I guess it's my left. And it shows it every now and then, but people won't catch it. They won't be looking for that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. That's a good one. Do that. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at, when you go to show them your name, they see the Flat Earth up there and they're already like knocking you down before they even look at the evidence. I like it when you present the evidence first, but if they ask you straight away, what's your channel, then you show them the desk and then they see Flat Earth and then they're already turned off because they're triggered,
I've got options, Jack.
I know. Options. That's good. I like that one.
Yeah, so I got
You're already prepared, man.
Yeah, I am. I have the beach stinger now, and nothing says Flat Earth anymore. And yep, let's see where this goes, right? So
and Karen's getting her green screen, and I'm getting mine, and we'll be joining you soon.
Dudes, that's awesome. Karen, please, if Bling does it, Bling's I think got hers already. Oh my God! Can we all get on the ISS together?
On an ISS?
Can we all float around together in the ISS? I'll set us all up.
That would be awesome.
It'll be freaking hilarious.
You're gonna have to make the ISS into a stretch limo.
Oh man! Oh, it's gonna be great.
There. What are y'all doing sitting in space in the limo?
Man! Look, I can tell you what, it's gonna go viral. I already know that because it's the first ever. But we'll be all in there, and we'll each take turns, like I don't know, presenting. Like we'll get out each other's way. It all has to kind of remain somewhat layered. Like it's gonna be interesting to play with and test. I'll tell you that it's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun for us offline.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
And then we're gonna figure out our little tricks. And believe me, I'm gonna run the OBS, I'm sure, and I'm gonna have. You know how they
I definitely want to get the green screen, and I want to put like a lab in the background in my coat.
Yes.
And I'm also going to get, and it's a little risky, but I think I want to get a priest collar as well to go underneath my lab coat. Because they trust the scientists and the priests. Not like there's much difference, but still.
Yeah, that would be good, just a little inside joke or whatever there.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I'll let you get back to it.
All right.
Get smacking.
I'm going to go back to smacking. And, we'll do at least one more. I just opened this beer. So, thanks for calling in, Jack. Thanks for that suggestion.
No problem.
I've switched gears, shifted everything around. We're good to go. So, have a good night, man.
Awesome. You too. Bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye. All right, guys, ready? Let's do it. Back to the old chat roulette. If anybody else wants to call in, go ahead and call in. I'll leave the line open for just a minute. I just got the cosmic ring. I think I know exactly what's going to happen. Christopher, how's it going? I think what CMS did was commit Social suicide. What is CMS? No one can trust that guy for anything anymore unless he got kidnapped and his account's hacked. Has he posted any video yet proclaiming his love for balls? Who is CMS? Okay. Oh yeah. Chris Monk Chris Monk sellout. I don't know. I don't really know what the deal is with that guy. Apparently he is telling everybody he never was a flat earther, but like all of his diagrams and stuff and his Facebook posts are all about motionless stationary Earth and I don't flake flakety flaker flake flake. So I hate that, but whatever. Yeah, right, Christopher. All right, guys, let's do this again. Whew. All right. What can I do? What can I do, man? I mean, these were tough. It's kind of like it's sort of a Debbie Downer when you get these really. I guess they were sort of open-minded, but they just, I don't know, man. that one guy that had the goofy face the whole time, like the deer in the headlights face, was incredible. All right, we're going to get a call. This is going to happen. I have to figure out where it is now. Jeez, sorry for the noise pollution. Hello, you're on with the Horry Sheet Show on Flatsmack is Live. Who is this?
Hello. Hello. Is this Larry Shit?
Yeah.
Sorry, Horry Sheet.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'd like to know about Nathan Oakley.
What about Nathan Oakley?
What's his problem?
What's Nathan's problem? I don't know. You tell me. Let's talk about Nathan Oakley.
I think he's part alligator on his mother's side, and the other one, he's part English.
Okay,
so what's a Reiki Obi?
Wait, what?
What's a Reiki? What's an Obi?
Reiki and Obi? OBE? Reiki is energy healing, and OBE is out-of-body experiences.
Oh.
So are you a flat earther, or are you a baller, or what?
Oh, I don't know. I never really thought about it. Now you ask the question, it could be. Could be either or, right?
Well, it certainly is something.
I don't know if it matters in my life right now.
So how'd you find this live stream? Like, how did you stumble across this?
Well, I'm one of them paid hunters.
Oh, okay.
I try to find where the action is, right? And see if they're worth looking into. That's all.
Okay. Well, you know.
Liquid eyes.
Look, liquid eyes. Wait, what?
That's right. No one's supposed to know that, but I'm dissenting from the company. I don't know what their practices are. I don't think I sit in, to tell you the truth. But how do you have tips and tricks about OBE?
Well, I don't want to talk about OBEs right now. What I'm going to do is do some chat roulette flatsmacking. So if you, if you were a flat earther, I'd be like, all right, but if you have questions about flat earth, I'll answer a couple questions, but I don't want to do an OBE show right now. I'm going to save that for an OBE flavored episode. So do you want to like talk flat earth or?
All right. I can get with that. I think, yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it will work, I guess.
Well, what do you mean it'll work?
I could see it as being flat.
Okay, and what have you looked at any videos or what?
I saw some people online talking about it, real animated about it. Like they're in love with it.
Who?
Mark Sargent. He's talking about a movie called Capricorn 1, where they faked the moon landing.
Okay, okay. Yeah, all right, so you've watched that, okay.
I don't believe in moon landings, that's for sure. It seems like it's the first step towards all this.
Okay, so all right, so you don't believe all that. You believe the ISS or what?
No, I know what you mean by that.
Yeah, the International Space Station.
People are weird. Those are weird people.
Those are weird people.
strange ones, those. You just look in their eyes and I don't know what I'm looking into.
Yep, I'll totally agree with that. Yeah, no doubt. Well, I you know what? You got to look at a shit ton of videos to really, you know, have a firm belief one way or the other. It's certainly going to push you off the fence. If you think that Earth is a ball, and then you realize that they're lying to us about space, all the pictures of planets, the videos we have of Earth, pictures we have of Earth, all this stuff. I'm going to go into the next caller. I'm going to show him all the CGI spinning ball Earths where the cloud formations have been reused on many different spinning Earth videos that we have. It's the same little specks of clouds, the exact same formations show up in several different videos from year to year. The exact same one. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, we're totally being screwed with. And all we know, Earth is a ball because they say it is. And they screw with us that much. When we send up a high-altitude video camera, we see a flat Earth. So, I mean, you can't send it up high enough. It's always flat. And then it pops. So, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out for myself. But 3 years in, 3 years of research, it's still flat, you know. I haven't come across, like, anything that made me really question the stationary, you know, immovable flat Earth theory. I think that much is true. So look into it, man.
I'll tell you what, Roger. On the sheer notion that you look like a nice guy, I am going to look into it, and maybe I'll get back to you one of these days.
I would love for you to watch. My show is called the Horry Sheet Show's Flat Earth Digest, and you'll see it on my channel. And what I do is I cover the best laser experiment proofs. I cover the best proofs. The best, you know, well, I just cover, it's entertaining. It covers a lot of proofs. It covers, now it's infrared. We're all into looking at stuff with infrared cameras, which, excuse me, we can see stuff through the haze and through the fog now up to 200 miles away, like these mountains that we shouldn't be able to see. I think at 200 miles away, stuff should be hidden under like 17,000 feet of curvature, but we could see the base of these mountains. And that's just, I mean, I don't know. You can't run from this sort of flat Earth proof, in my opinion. And if anybody can debunk it, like, but the debunk is that you could see over the curve of Earth somehow. Like, we're able to zoom in with our zoom cameras and see over the ball. Like, I can't buy that, you know. But hey, check it out. Let me know. Call in another time. I'd love to talk to you. See what you. I'm sure you'll have questions at some point. So call in. Call in again.
I will, my friend. Thank you.
Have a great night, man. That was cool. That was cool. I didn't know if he was trolling at first, so I was like, I had my finger on like the hang up trigger just in case he just started shouting obscenities. But okay, oh, he's a cool guy. Cool guy. I hope he does look it up. Go ahead and call her. We'll take one more call before I get back to it. But I do want to get back to it. I do want to do one more flat smack. And I got to figure out why the hell, why I would possibly have like duplicated music when I go to my beer break commercial or my beer break screen. It doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, it doesn't look like the caller is going to call in, but I know I have a little bit of a delay, so that's why I'm stalling. Okay, do this right here. Okay, so I'm gonna attack I'm gonna flat smack the next person. Oh, no, here we go. buenos bitos a las el Horry Sheet Show. Who is this?
This is Ips. Now, I have a suggestion. I think of all people, you might appreciate this one. There are entire military occupational specialties of people who have experienced a flat stationary plane but don't know it. And these are people who are assigned to secrecy with NDAs, security clearances, specifically 14 Tango, Patriot missile, White Sands, New Mexico. They consistently paint targets at 65 to 100 miles on a flat plane, painting up the targets 100 miles, not accounting for curve. And so you could, if you could make this case, if you can get through to them anyway, anybody in the Patriot missile, air defense artillery knows the Earth is flat. They just don't know they know.
Right.
I mean, it's the same for Coast Guard. You know, the ones with the big eye lenses looking out 60 miles, making visual contact verified by radar with vessels at 60 miles plus. So there's a lot of people who know it's flat. It hasn't been brought to their attention. So have you considered reaching out to military with any kind of pointed campaign, calling a base up, asking for their media contact, their media liaison?
You know what? I just don't even want to almost do that because that would just possibly put me on the radar. You know, if I was going to do that, I would have to do it under the name of Mark Sargent. Maybe disguise myself, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, you're not actually going to put yourself on any target that you're already on. I mean, you're in such a small group anyway of people who are actually going out and talking about this. And I'm just thinking that there is enough, I think there's enough people speaking about this thing where you're not really at risk. You could call Fort Bliss or Fort Hood and say, hey, can I speak to air defense artillery? I have some questions about the capabilities of the weapons, and what can you tell me that's declassified? Because they won't be able to tell you the full capabilities, but they'll tell you something which leads you somewhere. And I'm thinking, you know, like pilots, people are constantly talking to pilots for obvious reasons. Well, why not the military? You know, Mark used to get that guy on, the Navy guy, I think he was, what was his specialty? He was something with missiles or something. But anyway, I was wondering if you'd considered that instead of just reaching out to the lay people out there who are totally, as you know,
I am not trying to prove the flat Earth. I am trying to wake people up that are completely asleep and just give them a little tap and be like, hey, check out, you know, check this out. Let me plant like 15 seeds and maybe one will grow. Maybe 4 will grow. Maybe all of them will grow. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to do. And sometimes I get on with the guest stream. A lot of other people that, like, I get on younow.com. Oh, the echo is really bad.
Well, my thinking is this, though. If you can wake up one person in an MOS that is completely operating on the basis of the Earth being flat and stationary, then every person in their unit would spread, like, you know, by unit, because there's no way you could deny it if somebody says, why aren't we accounting for the curvature of the Earth when we're painting targets at 100 miles? How do you possibly refute that?
Yeah, people can't answer it. I mean, the infrared is just the same thing. We're able to look past so much haze now. I'm sure it's just a matter of time until people start doing very, very, very long distances with infrared with very small objects. Like, we're going to figure out how to really pinpoint these objects. And there's just going to be, like, I don't know, we're going to be seeing stuff like 50 miles away that's only 100 feet tall. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I can see us doing really soon, whether it's with a telescope or whatever. But once we frickin' do that, I mean, come on, like, we either lie to about the shape of the Earth and how big it is, or you know, what's the excuse going to be at that point? Infrared is changing the game. So who is this? I know this voice. Well, I know exactly who this is.
Well, that's what I think. Like, I think that the better our optics get, the greater the cognitive dissonance is going to become. So, like today, for example, I was watching some airplanes going over the horizon, right? But airplanes don't go over the horizon like boats do. You can watch a plane, it's at an altitude, say 30,000 feet. It disappears up into the sky. You don't see it dip down before it disappears out of your view, do you?
No. The plane? No.
I mean, to me, it's just like this whole thing refutes itself, and you know, it's kind of sad. But I do think that the better the optics, the better the evidences we provide, infrared, whatever, the greater the cognitive dissonance is going to become. And we have all these agents out there to reinforce it. And so, what are we really racing up against? I mean, we're dealing with believers, and they have faith in experts. They don't have much trust in people coming from the outside. So I don't know. I mean, it's a war against centuries of cultivated ignorance.
Yeah, what do you think about like the old, like, I don't know, Babylonian history and stuff like that?
Don't trust history past 300 years. I really don't. I don't think it's smart.
You don't know anything about, what was it, basilisk? What is it? What's it called? Big phallic stone symbols. Geez, what's the name? You don't happen to know anything about penguins, do you?
I'm sorry?
You don't happen to know anything about penguins, huh?
Like what specifically?
Oh, just oh, never mind.
Okay, yeah, I see. No, I'm not on speakerphone. No, I'm sorry. You seem to be getting a little distracted. Listen, time flies so fast as it is, and to me, flat Earth time is like, it's like a month is like a year. And so, forgive me if I'm not up to speed with what you're, I don't know.
It's okay.
Getting at here.
It's okay. I heard some insider information, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you know what? Listen. There's nothing worse than you can do than take hearsay as fact when you hear it, because that's how we got brainwashed in the first place. So I would go for source information. I would forget the secondhand. I'd forget the rumor mongers, the scandal mongers, all these people.
You sound instantly way too defensive, because you don't even. Why'd you? It was very defensive.
All right, man. All right. Have another drink. Have a good night.
Goodbye, IPS. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to talk about it in the shill show. Not that I'm even calling him a shill. I'm just these are things I don't want to go into right now. Call my show, drop some great flat Earth truth, but I don't even want to get into it. Oh my god. And yes, I will go get another drink. And I will try to figure out why the hell why it sounds like it's doubling the music, like some crazy terrible Nintendo music. Yeah. So tell me if the music sounds bad, okay? Sorry if that was loud as hell. Sorry. It hurt my ears.
YouTube is great for people that are just starting a new business. All on a budget.
Almost wanna watch that one. Okay, here we go. Is the music okay, or is it doubled? All right, I'm going to I'm gonna switch over to the other transition. Let's see what happens. All right, I think I fixed it now. There was some other thing playing. Here we go. All right. So here we go. That's perfect timing. The universe, man, it's interesting how that works. I had no control over that too. All right, so another show. Let me say hi to everybody in the chat. Thanks for putting up with all that. And we're gonna have some more chat roulette, flatsmacking. You fixed it? Yeah, I did. I figured it out. I must have had an audio layer in the beer video, and the audio layer could be frickin' anything. Cause I saw it, like I saw the little audio just going crazy, and I was like, wait, no. So I muted that track and I fixed everything. I was ahead of the curve when it comes to penguins. Daniel, where's your rents, Daniel? There you go, bro. Enjoy it. Okay. Let's do it. Let me tell everybody on the Facebook, hello. Where's the live feed on YouTube? Go to the Flatsmackers live channel. Let me get you the link. Let me get my Facebook people the link. Flatsmackers live. It's 3 words. Live. It's 3 words. Yep. We all needed to hear that again, right? There you go. That's for everybody in Facebook. Okay, so let's do it. Back to chat roulette. Let me make sure I got all the video stuff is still set up right. Okay. Let's do another flat smacking. And you all know what this sound means. Drink it if you got it. Hit and start. Let's start the wang cam. Yeah, it's terrible, but I have to put up with for you guys, for the world. Hello? Just a black camera with audio. How's it going? Looks like your microphone is muted. I think it's Fabio. He skipped me, by the way. Oh, beautiful white wall. The white wall skipped me. What a surprise. The beige wall also skipped me. What are you wiggling in on over there? What is that? I gotta get my magnifying glass now. It's that bad. How's it going?
Very funny, man.
Hey, what are you up to?
I'm searching a friend here. I lost this Chatroulette. It's very bad, man. I was speaking with her and she left and I lost her.
Oh my goodness. I bet her name was like Esmeralda and she lived on an Hawaiian island. And she totally wanted to get your phone number so that you guys could live happily ever after and she could feed you grapes the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, be careful. Very funny, man.
Sorry. Oh, Santa. Hey, he's so stingy, man.
How can you do that, man?
Well, that's just what happens up here. Don't mind any of that shenanigans. I want to ask you some questions. First of all, let me ask you, can I put you on the live TV so that my YouTube audience can see you?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I think that is not good, man.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. Why?
Oh, sorry, no. I so appreciate because my English is bad. I can't appear on Chatroulette from all the guys. It's not a good thing.
Okay.
Sorry. But
right.
hey, man, you're good, eh? Hey, I don't.
Well, look, I got somebody that wants to meet you. Oh. I got somebody who wants to meet you. Her name is Zelda. Come on out the trunk, Zelda. Don't knock that over. Don't knock that over.
Hey, man, I work with After Effects, but I'm thinking about, hey, man, how can you do that, man?
All it really takes is Photoshop and OBS and Adobe Premiere.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
After Effects is overkill for what I'm doing. So you know how to do this. You just have to do it.
Okay, I will try.
Hey, I want to check out my channel. I talk about some stuff, and before I leave, I gotta tell you what everybody else knows, and check out this right here in the yellow letters. The Horry Sheet Show. Check that out.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
The horror. How pronounce that shit?
The Horry Sheet Show.
Show.
Yeah.
Okay, I will find you.
Oh, and before I let you go, I wanted to show you what's going on behind me. You see this right here? Did you know that on the top is space and on the bottom is an underwater pool? Check this out. Do you know what that was? You know what that was? That was bubbles. So if you want to look into something very interesting, go to my channel and figure out why in space, in outer space, we have bubbles. There's
In
bubbles.
space?
Yep. Bubbles in
There-
space. That's all space right there.
Oh.
So these are the kind of things I wanted to really talk to you about. But I have to move on. If you don't want anybody to see you, it's okay. But look into the flat Earth theory. Okay?
Okay, man.
All right.
Very nice. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Same. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Well, Horry's gonna flat smack you anyway, but that was a cool guy. That's a cool guy. He didn't want anybody to know who he was. That's all right. That's all right. I hope he doesn't make the mistake of subbing up right now and his full name appearing on my live stream. So let me try to figure out how to get off this. I don't think there's a thing that I know of that will stop that from happening, except for my beer break. But I'm not going to put that back up. Let's just hope he waits an hour. So, all right, cool. All right, let's go back to the... I just, I don't know. I have to be funny sometimes. I try to get people interested to look at the channel, that's all. She's CGI, LOL. Karen said, boobs. Earth is flat, but the underworld is full of booty, says Daniel. Yep, picked her up at the... Karen B says, "Oh my God, LOL." Yeah. She's rubbing her boobs. Oh my goodness, y'all are funny. So yeah, we're gonna do another one. I might bring her back out. David Napier on Facebook says Horry is the best. I'm just having fun. I'm dropping some truth bombs and. Yep. All right, so hit and start. Here we go. Ugh. It's been so fun, guys. I love doing this. Oh. I got skipped right away. Let's see. Am I gonna make a hey? Nope. I should have probably said hi a little bit sooner. That was rude of me. Hello, beige wall number 55. Hey, what's up? How's it going? What's up? You must have been on the wrong tab. I wonder what those people are looking for. I mean, if I was a girl, I would not put up with that. Never mind. Whole different creepy subject. What's up? Nope. Skippity skip.
I like that. It's like.
Oh, hello.
I think you're my favorite person ever. I'm digging this.
I'm digging it. Hold on, but I need to actually. I gotta have the better dancers. Can I get the better dancers? All right. Wait, where are my dancers at? They're. Oh, I don't have. My dancers are on vacation. But let me just go ahead and fix that. Go, Horry's dancers. Oh, there we go.
You know.
No?
Yeah, I'm loving this. We're better, but like it's fine.
Oh, so check it out. Can you pause the music? I want to ask you a couple of questions. They're very important questions that might change your life. Are you ready for this?
Go on.
Okay, first of all, first question. I would like to invite you to say hi to everybody on my YouTube channel. Would you like to say hi?
Sure.
All right, cool. All right, so here we go. You are on the Tesla TV with the Flatsmackers live channel, and I have very important questions to ask. One of the next questions is, all right, well, first of all, let me just get to know you. Where are you from?
Canada.
Oh, okay, cool. So, do you think the Americans went to the moon in the 1960s?
No, definitely not. That shit was fake.
Why? Why do you think that?
There's just no way, dude. Like, there's so much proof that was fake. I don't believe it.
Okay, give me a proof that it's fake then. Okay, let's have it.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, like
it was real.
It was okay, real. You know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna argue.
Peer pressure. No, all right, so no, look. All right, look. I'm on your side. The dark colored shirt girl. Yep.
Yeah.
But no, I really want to know, like, why do you think it's fake? Give me. I'm down. I get it. I know it's fake.
I don't know. Like, I've watched like conspiracy videos on it, and like I've like seen pictures or whatever. I don't know. It sounds fishy to me. Like it just doesn't look real.
I've seen a lot of video. I've seen 3 years worth of chicanery that's been going on with the NASA space agencies and all the other space agencies. China's the worst. China's. I can't believe anybody buys the China footage, but. Yeah. Yep. I think they're lying to us. Now, do you know how deep it goes? Like, so the moon landing you say is fake. Now let me talk to the one on I'm looking at my left. So yes you. So let me ask you a question. Why do you think it's real? What did you see that made you go real?
I just think it's real. I just
ridiculous.
It just is.
So you haven't even watched the video or to really like, have you seen any videos yet of it?
I have in the past. I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't really think about it too often.
Can I I'm sorry, like I wanna go pop on that whole bubble. Oh, that's another story too. Did you know that we have videos of them when they're in their spacesuits and they're doing stuff outside of the International Space Station? We could see bubbles all in their space footage. Did you know that? Well, look, I'm gonna show you something that's gonna even kill that. Watch this. Okay, I'm gonna show you a video of. Let me pull it up first, and let me see what I forgot what I named it, so I'm gonna have to. All right, puppet. Okay, so now I'm a green screen artiste. If maybe you could.
Really, I thought it was real.
Oh man, I'm sorry to disappoint, right?
You really got me.
Oh goodness. So check this out. This here. Oh, excuse me. So this guy is on the moon, right? The astronaut. And look at him. I mean, this is terrible. What the hell is what's his problem? What's he doing? I don't even.
Oh, that's a mood.
But you know, I want to point out something. Now it already happened once, but let me back up about 15 seconds and talk my way through this. I'm gonna try to pause it. Look for the right here. Wait. right, this is his head, but watch right above his head, right up in here, you're gonna see some sparkles happening. Watch, he's gonna sit up. Oh, you saw a little, yeah, you saw that? Oh, you saw that little shine? Now, that's not an antenna, because you can't see it at all times, right? So let me go ahead, let me show you about 1 minute and 50 seconds into this particular video. I'm gonna show you a little bit more of that kind of stuff. And I want to ask you a question if you know what that is. So watch it again. Here goes, it's really good right here, watch. And right up in, wait, right, oop, you saw that big flash? We'll try to pause it. Oh, look at that, look at that. What is that? I mean, did something just shoot fire out of his backpack or, so look at all that stuff. Okay, so let me explain what that is. If, now behind me right now, I have a green screen, obviously, right? And do you girls know what a green screen does?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it lets me, if I have the right software, I can erase the green. I can put anything behind me, aka this video. Yeah. So, but if I had a cable above me, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 studio lights in my room. Now, if it's a big studio right now, so if I had a cable and somebody was off camera and the cable was green and they were tugging me up and down, that would be cool for a while. But if the lights shined on the cable just right, it would make like a flash. And so, yeah, the flash is not green anymore. It's more like a yellow green or just a white or whatever the hell. But that's the flash. What I'm just showing you in this video right here is just the cable catching the lights.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh my.
Sure.
Why do you care so much?
Oh, love that question. Can I just like, how old are you roundabout ages?
16.
Cool. Okay, so you're a younger generation. All right. So I'm like double your age. I feel so old. But why do I care? Well, I've been. I'm like 32. Like I'm losing count. Don't ask.
I mean, you look younger, but okay.
Awesome. And I haven't even shaved. Shoot. So check it out. If I was this is why I care. I've done 3 years of research into this stuff. Now, when you guys start working and stuff, you're going to be paying into this lie at guess how much they make to fake space. Let's just pretend both of us or all 3 of us think it's fake. So how much money do you think they get a day to fake it if they were faking it?
Oh, fuckload, man.
I don't know.
Just take a guess. Like, what are your numbers?
I don't know.
All right. What if I said it was $53 million a day?
That's a lot.
Well, what if they took just $1 million every day of that money? Like, just say, let's stop screwing around in space. Let's just cut you guys off for like a week. Spend $1 million in every state to feed the homeless.
That like pisses me off. Like I get it. I get why you're saying.
All right. Oh, that's one thing, but it's a lot worse than that. I can start showing you all the stuff where we have pictures of the Earth where they're photoshopping and copy and pasting clouds all over Earth and telling us.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, I gotta. Maybe your friend hasn't seen it. So let me show her. Let me show her this picture because I have some skills.
That's the picture I saw. Okay.
So this is the blue marble picture of Earth. We are told that it was a picture from space, but here's the problem. We know that it was a bunch of strips of images of Earth that were put together. But
You're the spot.
I heard this voice in my head. Was it you? You said the Earth was flat?
I'm just joking. Continue. Continue.
Wait. I'm gonna continue, but I want to come back to that because I have a question about that. I've heard about that. So these clouds. Any problem you see in these clouds are here?
Exact same.
Oh, bingo. So the same with the peach-colored squares and the yellow circles. Would you agree? Yeah, pretty, almost like 98%, right? So, well, why can't we? It's 2018. Why can't we send a satellite to outer space and see Earth without having copied and pasted clouds? That's a problem, for me. I mean, I think it's a problem. What do you think about it?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, problem, right? What about this, though? do you girls play games at all?
No.
All right, this is gonna be a little bit harder, but it might not because I think you're smart. So let me ask you the question anyway. All right, so check out this video behind me now. I'm gonna ask you, do you think this is real or not real? So this is supposed to be a satellite sent out to Saturn's rings. It took high definition pictures that we then took later on and put together to make this video. This is what we were told. It's playing the IMAX 3D theater. Notice the flat. What the hell is that?
It doesn't
look real
at all.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not buying it either, right? Oh, watch this.
Picture image.
It's supposed to be real HD images. Yeah, look at this. Look.
That is a whole cartoon.
That's a whole. Yeah, look at this wonderful CGI. I mean, real moon. Watch this. Look.
Oh god.
Terrible. I mean, look, a lot of the gamers, I see a lot of people around your age, older even, that are like, yeah, I play games all the time. A lot of the guys, guys play games, right? So they're like, yeah, oh, I ask them the question, is this PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 3 graphics? And a lot of them say PlayStation 1, and I just laugh because I'm like, well, they actually trying to get us to believe it's real. So it's been really funny. Yeah, it's been really funny showing a lot of people on Chatroulette all the stuff about the NASA. I can show you them doing weird backflips and they're getting caught on harnesses and they're grabbing on harnesses. All the astronauts trying to untangle them while they're doing backflips. I mean, you know what the ISS is, right? Oh. This?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they're up here, they're floating around on the ISS, and I don't know if they can drink a beer on the ISS as good as I can, but we all know that they're up here, they're doing their thing, but when they do a backflip, it's really funny looking because they get hung up and caught up on it, and it's hilarious. So next time you see, you can go pull it up. I think I can't remember the video name of it, but hold on, let me grab my stabilizer bar up here because it's hard to float around. And there we go. All right. So yeah, I'm a professional goofball. Okay, you're gonna have to just. But you could look at, there's all kinds of weird stuff. You see that there's space bubbles in some of their footage when they go outside of the ISS. That's what I was getting at. When they go outside of that thing, they put on their spacesuits. You could see bubbles in space. Now, I'm going to ask you a science question. You ready for this? This should be fun. This should be fun. All right. Yeah, I love this question because it could go either way and it's hilarious, especially with two people. So, in a vacuum chamber, okay, if you put a balloon in there with no air in it, you just you squeeze the balloon, you tied it up, tied a knot in it, and you put it in a vacuum chamber, and you turned it on. You sucked all the air out of that chamber. What's going to happen to the balloon? Is it going to shrink up and shrivel up like a raisin, or is it going to expand and pop in the vacuum chamber?
I don't know. I almost failed science.
I did fail science.
Just a guess. Come on. Come on. I want two guesses. One from each of you.
I don't know. I feel like it would, I don't know, blow up and pop.
I'll go with the other answer then.
Yeah. That was good. Well, the one who said the blow up and the pop will win this one. It does blow up and pop because the vacuum chamber is sucking what little air was in the balloon, trying to suck it out. So then it makes the balloon pop and expand. Boom. So that leads me into the next question. First of all, I didn't believe that we could see bubbles in space. When I saw the live stream and I saw bubbles in space, within an hour I saw like 20 of them, and I was like, whoa, this is a real thing. But then, do you know what this car is?
The red one?
Yeah. But the thing is, it's the Tesla Roadster. So you're from Canada. I don't know if Elon Musk is popular over there in Canada. Oh, look. They said, I think they got disconnected. Sometimes Chatroulette disconnects. Either that or they just like, oh, skip him because it's too hard. But damn, I didn't get to the flat Earth stuff yet. I hope they look at the desk. I really wanted to talk about the car, and then I was gonna be like, yeah, flat Earth. But really fun though. They might know something about it. Tell me in the chat, do you think, or leave a comment in the video if you're watching this later, do you think that I should have addressed the flat Earth thing immediately, or should I have finished my points and hope that they didn't skip me, because it really is a mixed bag. You never know. This isn't the first time, I've had somebody just like skip me like randomly, and I had to hurry up and switch scenes because I could get a wanker right now immediately. So it's kind of like a skill here. I'm getting good at it though. Getting really good at it. So let me know what you guys think. What was that? What was that all about? Still an idiot, says Scuba Dracula. Disconnect. They were liking it. Yeah, I think so too. I didn't know they were gonna get cut off. You didn't know they were gonna. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I thought they were being cool too. Did I should like a lunatic? DITRH, are you drunk? Karen B, did you hear me on Real Walker's hangout earlier? Oh, you went on a hangout? Dude, link, put it in there, DITRH. Put a link in the chat, please. I'll check that out later. Horry, do a backflip. Sheet, rip your pants. Boy, trust me, if I get a swing, DITRH was sending me like, the stuff that I could use to build a swing, and it was tempting. It was tempting. I don't know if I should put that into motion for several different reasons. But yeah, that was fun. Really wanted to plant the flat earth seed though. But now they know that NASA is a complete farce. I mean, hopefully that friend is going to talk about this with the other friend, and she's going to be like, I told you the moon was flat, it was fake. But the thing is, I don't have any branding now anymore, so I didn't, brand it with the Horry Sheet Show. Gosh, I need a Napoleon Dynamite sound effect. Anyway, I need some cheering on from my my audience here. What do you think about this, guys? Where's my audience? I don't have one out in space. Never mind. Just forget I said that. Karen B. Oh, she's got the link. It's titled U.S. U.S. Flat Earth Activist Live. Realm Walker. Is that the one DITRH was on, or what? Get pissed. We all need to. Yay, Horry. You planted seeds either way, my brother. Good job. Yeah, thanks. I want to be more efficient than that. All right. Okay. One more. All right. That's good. That's good enough. Okay. One more, guys and gals. Didn't start. Drinking the brewski. Yes, DITRH was in that chat earlier. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm gonna keep the tab open. I love when those clouds roll by. Hey. How's it going?
Good.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Floating around the Milky Way galaxy at about 13,762 miles per hour. What you doing? Oh man. Oh. What, are you about to skip me already?
Just want to see your dick.
Oh, God. Why? In the Tesla? This dude just wanted to see my wang. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, I'm so glad it was on that tab. It was probably a first. What are you jerking on over there? That was like 3 wankers in a row. That was crazy. I gotta get out the magnifying glass. Let's see. Oh, that's a cool keyboard, actually. What's up? I can't hear you. Got all kind of stuff lighting up. Hey, what's going on? Nope, disconnected. I'm trying to ease my way into, get these people to unmute, talk. it's just, people skipping me. In case anybody's like, what the hell is this dude doing? I'm on Chatroulette right now. Let me pause it just to give everybody an explanation. Unless this guy wants to talk. Hey, how you doing? You want to go live?
Sure.
Yeah, you want to go live on the TV, on Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, all these other channels?
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look, he skipped me. Look. Okay. So, for those of you who are new, please, subscribe, follow. I gotta go to the YouTube channel Flatsmackers Live, 3 words. And what I do is I'm on Chatroulette. I'm connecting to random chat partners. I'm looking at their webcam. I'm hearing their audio, and I don't know who it's gonna be. And believe me, 95% of the time, maybe 98% of the time, it's just some guy playing with his junk or showing me his chest hair or his whatever bathroom he has, or it's pretty creepy. But you guys don't have to watch that. You get to listen to me entertain you with the filler commentary. Until we get a person that wants to talk. So I'm browsing through the network right now. We're gonna try to spread the flat earth truth to a random chat roulette. So here we go. I'm gonna hit start again. It's gonna go down the random list. That's an out of focus something. Oh. Overweight guy in his 50s. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Hey, finally somebody that wants to talk. Sorry, are you okay about witnessing the murder of a stormtrooper? Because I think this guy is the guy that keeps trying to egg my car.
Yeah. I'm perfectly fine with that.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, let me just fiddle with my my settings in my car right here, and I'm gonna make the minigun pop up on him right now. All right, there we go. Excuse me. I have to take care of this about every 2 hours. So, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
First of all, did you know that there were videos of bubbles in space?
Really?
No. Do you know?
Cool.
Do you know how impossible that should be?
No, I don't.
So, like, let me ask you a simple science question. I'm gonna pick your brain a little bit because I'm about to change your life if you just give me like 2 minutes. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, like, hey, can I put you on the TV? I'm live on YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, and 5 other platforms. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
How's it going?
You want me to put you on the TV? Huh?
What's your YouTube?
It's called the Horry Sheet Show. So check
what?
It's called the Horry Sheet Show. There you are on the TV right there.
Grant, get over here.
Oh, make sure he's okay with being live, so we don't have a problem with that. So check it out. Check it out. Science question.
Live now. Look at this.
Yeah, man. What? Well, here he goes. What's up?
Some guys live on like Twitch and like YouTube and like
six different platforms. Yeah, 6 of them. So let me ask you guys both a question. First of all, if I put a balloon and I squeezed all the air out of it, I put an empty balloon and tied it up, and I put it in a vacuum chamber, and I turned the vacuum chamber on, what's going to happen to the balloon?
Wait, say it again.
So I take a balloon, I squeeze all the air out, and I just tie a knot in it, so it's an empty balloon tied off, and I put it in a vacuum chamber, and then I turn on the vacuum chamber, and it's going to suck out all the air in the vacuum. So what's going to happen to the balloon? Is it going to blow up, or is it going to shrink like a tiny raisin and shrivel up?
It'll shrivel up because you tighten it up.
What about you?
Shrivel up.
What if I said it was the opposite? Now, that's like, oh, yay, cool, wow, what up, guy? All right, well, check this out. This car, do you know what this car is?
No.
What if I said it was launched into space from a rocket? Would you believe that?
No.
Awesome. I see. I knew you guys were smart. I knew at least one of you guys would be smart. But if this was real, and this is actually the actual car, I took it and I photoshopped it and I put it in a video. Like, so this is the real car. But the tires, check out the tires. They have air in them because this is not a special car. This was actually a stock Tesla Roadster from some guy, the CEO's garage, CEO of SpaceX. That's the company. So what would happen with the tires if the vacuum chamber thing with the balloon would make the balloon blow up? I mean, shouldn't the tires blow up as well in outer space?
Oh, no, they shouldn't. I don't think they would because there's no atmosphere.
But the atmosphere is a vacuum. It's so much of a vacuum. Outer space is so much of a vacuum. We can't even replicate it in a lab. In our best vacuum chamber, we can't match the supposed strength of a vacuum of outer space. So I'm gonna put that out there. It's truth. Fact. So the tires, in my opinion, a lot of other people's, it should be long exploded. Yeah. That's one thing. But the temperature in outer space goes from negative 2,000 Celsius to positive 2,000 Celsius. So the car should, like, in theory, be melting. The paint should be chipping. It would become very brittle, if not completely a gob of nasty mess.
Yeah.
I'm getting to a point here, but I don't want to lose you guys just yet because I tend to get a little too sciencey before hitting the core of what I'm talking about, all right?
Yeah.
So what if I told you that NASA was faking the moon landing? Would you say that's true? Or do you believe in the moon landing?
I believe in it.
Why?
It was fake.
You say it's fake?
50-50. Like that.
Well, I don't think it's. I mean, I can see it being fake, but then like at the other time, I can see it not being fake.
I don't know. No, like when was it? When was the first moon landing?
It was in the 60s.
Yeah.
That's why
They don't have like the technology to fake it. I don't think.
Well, no, they had the technology back then. There's like they've had such good technology for so long that we didn't know. So yeah, I'd say yeah, it happened.
It was fake?
No, it wasn't fake.
Oh. Yeah, so we both believe in it.
You both believe in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, now we've hopped on the same side of the fence. So let me show you. Well, first of all, you guys gamers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so. All right, let me show you this first. Hold on, I have to back up, and I have to type in a different thing, a different video here. So I'm going to show you something that now we were told this was a satellite that we launched to Saturn, and we took HD, high definition pictures of Saturn's rings with this satellite camera, and we strung it together to make a video. And this is that video I'm about to show you. It's called the Saturn Cassini video, and it's playing in the IMAX 3D theater. And here it is, Saturn, all its glory. Now watch this. I'll speed it up about twice as fast. So now look at this. First of all, I'll show you problem number one, in my opinion, is this very straight line here, okay? Well, let's continue. The next thing I want to show you is watch how thin the rings get in about, I don't know, 5 seconds from now. Watch. Let's slow it down to normal speed. And watch this. It's almost paper thin. I kind of like passed it up a little too much. Sorry, I had too many beers. But you get the idea. Like, it got really paper thin. Let me just back it up. Hold on. Back it up just a little bit. So I can get it better than that. So there you go. Shit, no, I can't. All right. I'm speeding it up and trying to slow it down. So anyway, the thing is, what is this? Is this PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 3 graphics? There it is. Paper thin Saturn rings. What do you think?
2.
1.
Okay, yes. Yeah. I would say it's PlayStation 1 because PlayStation 2 had a lot of blurring and bump mapping and shader effects and stuff by then. So they would have more atmospheric effects and maybe some, haze, etc., etc. But PlayStation 1 didn't have a whole lot of options. I think looked more like this. But anyway, I'm just kind of gauging it. But yeah, a lot of people say PlayStation 1 and less people say 2 or 3. But so this is a problem, in my opinion. What if they're faking space? What if they're faking pictures of Earth? I can show you how they're copy and pasting clouds all over different pictures of Earth. I can show you Earth that's spinning in space, and we have cloud formations that are on that Earth that you can find on several other spinning Earths in space videos. Look, you can just freaking like, oh, I can't take it anymore. My reality is shifting. I love it. I don't have, like, I don't know. I'm trying to like really, I want people that are like, wow, you know, like have some sort of interest. But I guess if you're looking at it too hard, you're not gonna. If I'm trying to show you like a whole lot too fast, is this guy gonna moon me? Hold on, what's happening? If I'm trying to show people stuff too fast, maybe it's not working. I'm gonna stop this video before I get mooned. I don't want to see that. Pixel science. Click, says just Jack. So yeah, I mean, I wanted to get to the flat Earth points, but if I was shown this, I would be like hella interested, but a lot of people just aren't. I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm just thinking about this in my head. So here I am. I think there were probably 15. So you're 15. Some random guy on Chatroulette just showed you like evidence of them faking space, but you just don't care, I guess. You just don't care. You don't care. How the hell do you reach a 15-year-old that just doesn't care? I bet I could have a whole different game plan for them. The Saturn Cassini video usually opens a lot of eyes, though. It really does. You were doing fine. They were just too stoned to care. I wonder if they were too stoned to care. I don't know. I gotta process this in the moment. But I don't know what I could have done. Maybe I should have just put on the Dirty Dancers in the white background. Maybe kept their attention a little bit longer. Toss up, right? Have to get the point fast because everyone on there is looking to see boobs or dick. I know, David Weiss. I know, but it's there's a fine line you gotta walk because if you get too fast in there without enough evidence, they think you're a nutbag. But if you've presented a good enough foundation, then you flat earth them, then they're like, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, wow. But I have to kind of like, it's like, sometimes you play these games and you have to like level up your weapon. And in order to level up your weapon, you have to collect a certain amount of gems. But it's a gambling mechanic that's programmed into the game. So if it takes 10 gems to level up your weapon, you can apply those 10 gems, or you can apply more than that to up your ante and having a success. But so 10 won't always work. So let's just say if I only showed them 1 or 2 things, that's just like applying 10 gems to my weapon. But if I just kept creeping it up there, I might apply like 30 gems. I might show, instead of 2 proofs, I might show about 5 proofs. And once I get 5 proofs and then I flat earth them, then they're like, ooh, now I see what you're talking about. So it's a fine line. It really is. I'm trying to walk it. People seem to react really good to the Photoshop pictures of Earth. So what I think I'm gonna do is get my facts straight on all the composite images that NASA sends us. All the composite Earth, photoshopped images where we're told, because look, I saw this meme earlier. I'll show you guys. I put this on my Facebook page and it got like freaking, I think 60 shares. All right. And I kind of want to remove it, but instead I just made an update on the post and said, that this may be not legit or whatever I said. So look, check this out. So this picture right here, the 2007 blue marble and 2002 blue marble. Supposedly, and this is coming from Mike Helmick, one of these is, I'd have to look at the post, but one of them is completely fabricated, and the other one is supposed to be one that NASA approves of. But the issue I have with it after some research is that a lot of these images that we see it wasn't taken all at one time. A lot of the the colors of the continents, supposedly all the strips of images there that make up this ball. Because, you know, Rob Simmons says he takes strips of images and puts them all together to make a ball Earth. Well, these must have been done the same way. I mean, we've already seen the plane and stuff that does it. So if that's true, that's one thing. But these images have been taken months and months apart, sometimes almost a year apart. So at least half a year. Like, all right, so no wonder they have to Photoshop clouds. But the thing that makes matters worse is you. Oh, it scared the hell out of me. Wait, hold on. Let me get to my climax here. The thing that makes matters worse is that the clouds on this Earth, for all intents and purposes, look, they're the same clouds, first of all. But what makes matters worse is you can download this cloud formation. Wikipedia used to have, well, Wikipedia still has the links that lead to a nasa.gov site that are now dead links. So now you can't get the cloud formations. Why the hell are there cloud formations like that available for download? Why? Just, come on, why? You know, that's a problem. But this was a meme that I probably should take off of my page before it goes crazy. Look, all right. Welcome to the Horry Sheet Show and the Flatsmackers Live. Jack, what you got?
Yeah, you better pick up.
Oh, I'm gonna pick up.
All right,
I just
check this out.
Yeah,
check this out.
What's up?
You gotta look into that blue balls folder that I gave you to verify the years of these. And even if you go in there, you'll see that on the 7th slide of my slideshow, I actually give you the link where you can download the layers to make the balls yourself.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, look, I'm in the folder. I'm in the folder. All right. Let me show everybody what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking right here.
Let's see. See what you got.
There's the folder. Okay, you're gonna see it in about 5 seconds. So you're telling me these are all pictures of Earth, and these pictures of Earth explain these pictures.
Those are labeled. Those are labeled specifically what year they are on NASA. I downloaded all these from NASA directly.
Okay.
And now go over to the Flat Earth slides.
All right, I'm in there now.
Okay, I gotta wait till I see it.
Right.
The one with Simmons right on there. I sent you the link of the layers.
Yep, this one. Yeah, a data visualizer and designer.
Copies of folders in there too. That's weird. You got like folders within the folders there.
Yeah. I'm sloppy.
But yeah, you see the link over there with the different layers for the clouds and everything.
Yeah. Look, there's the sphere. There's the cloud layer for the sphere. There's the atmosphere for the sphere. There's the continents layer. And there's the sunspot right there. There's the sunspot.
Yep.
So, yep.
And those are still on there today. So, I mean, yeah, this is not, yeah, all of those balls have the year attached to them. So when you look at that photo that you were sent, compare it to the years of the blue marbles that I sent you, because you'll see the 2007 and 2002 marbles are labeled incorrectly. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want somebody to research and say, no, that's totally not the 2002 marble. That's not the 2007 marble. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to set the facts straight. That's why I said that there's a problem with this meme, and I updated my post on Facebook. But we'll have to get together off air so you can kind of explain this, because it'll take me a little too long right now to wrap my head around it. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at. Let me just zoom out of the folder real quick. Why do we have to? Why can't people just see that this is completely fabricated crap?
Yeah, it just looks like crap. Yeah, absolutely.
Look at these pictures.
That's why I give you all the balls, because if you just look at them all together, it's just sheer and utter crap.
Look at America in that picture. How do you make a ball shape with America on it? What is the planet America right there? America's taking up that whole freaking side of the planet. Like,
that would be 2012, right? I believe.
Yes. 2012.
Yeah, that was the big America year.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
We had some real bad inflation that year.
Oh my god. Goodness, yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to watch these memes, because I had a meme that said this is 1978 and this is 2012, and I looked at it and I was like, no, this is the 2002 marble and the 2012. And people that are going to look at this are
Yeah.
going to say, you know, we can't even do our own research. You know.
Yeah, thank you, Jack. Because look, you know what? Just Jack, because I did my research after this meme got so much virility. It was being spread so much, and I'm like, you know what? Something in my gut was like, hey, go research it. And then Mike Helmet gets on there on the thread, and he's like, wait, and he starts. You ought to go look at what he says. I ought to make a video on how. First of all, NASA.gov has been scrubbing the photos from their website and replacing them. You know, all the stuff that had boxes around them. If you change the lighting and levels, now it doesn't. So all this,
the Earthrise. I mean,
yeah, Earthrise is the big one. Yeah, I have that meme. So I mean, all this stuff's been changed, but you know, we are we have all these. Crap! I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's hard for people to do their own research. When I started researching the meme that's behind me right now, I was looking at a lot of different websites that had the dates wrong, and I'm like, wow, a lot of people don't know what they're presenting.
Right. That's why I just go straight to NASA, because you know, they, you know, I don't care what somebody's posting. If you can just show them what NASA's presenting and say, look, this is their ball from 2002. This is their ball from 2005. And they all look different, completely different.
Right.
Continent size, colors, locations of continents, and everything. It's a mess.
Exactly.
Even the clouds, like the way that the clouds are presented, are different in each one of them. They just, you know, they look like completely different planets on each one.
Right. So yeah, that's something I have to look more into, and you have to explain these Ball Earth pictures and help me. Like, I'm gonna write some notes.
Absolutely.
That's all I need. Once I have some notes in a notepad document, I can pop these pictures up and just kind of go through my notes and really explain whatever I need to explain to people. But I'm trying to reach out to some of these millennials and younger that they're lying to us about not only the moon landing, not only all the pictures, not only all the videos of Earth. I can't even get to my points before they're like,
they don't even know what it was like for us when we were alive and they were still sending rockets from NASA. Now they ain't even doing that.
They're not even doing that anymore.
It's crazy. Like these children don't even know.
Well, I'm trying to reach out to, like, what? They sent a freaking car into space. Don't you think that's cool, kids?
Yeah.
And they're like,
gosh.
And some of them are like, no, that's fake. And I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe we can go somewhere with this. But no, they get hung up on like something that it's stuck from the brainwashing, and it's like,
yeah, it's definitely the indoctrination. It's all there is to it. I mean, movies and school and everything else.
Right.
Unfortunately,
man, it's interesting.
All right, I'll let you go.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for calling in. I think I'm gonna end it here. So have a good night, Jack.
Have a good night.
All right, guys. I'm gonna say hi to everyone in the chat. Thanks again to Just Jack for calling in. And yep, we all have to do our research to make sure we're not spreading false memes. This meme was found somewhere very recently, and a lot of people wanted to believe it. And if you know, Mike Helmick's telling me one thing, and then I got Just Jack telling me another thing, and I'm like, you know, it's adding up to where like these memes, people might have gotten it from a website. And you know, they're just regurgitating false information. That's it. That's what our teachers are doing in school a lot of times. That's what our media is doing, etc., etc. That was awesome, Horry. Thanks. Says A. McKinsey. Thank you. Thanks all of you for watching. Karen B, Midi HC, Jay Bird. Thanks for coming in. Christopher, you guys awesome. Please share the link. DITRH. I don't want to have nightmares, says Karen B. I went on Chatroulette one day, she says, but I decided against it at the last minute. Yeah. Yeah, Karen. What is seen most of the time cannot be unseen. So yes, Chatroulette is a go at your own risk sort of thing. Much hugs, much loves to you guys. Good night, everybody. I would tell Facebook hi. There's a couple of you guys on Facebook. Luis Diaz, Alicia Cade. Hey, how you doing? Dustin. David's still here. Horry. Ray Coos, how you doing? Ray, sorry. Kaya joined in a while back. I'm sure she's gone. All right, cool guys. Yeah, if there's anything else that I'm gonna do, working on the notes for the Flat Earth Digest video 8. I just have, you know, if you research every day, if you type in flat Earth into YouTube and you hit search and you go to sort by, you know, today, you're gonna see all kinds of new channels, all kinds of new people making flat Earth videos with the title Flat Earth in it, and you can talk about it all day long. I could fill up a whole show every time I do a show on new channels. It's interesting, but I'm trying to get you know, get to the latest proofs, follow-ups on experiments we already have talked about, like the Salton Sea experiment with Nathan Gonzalez. I have to do a little more reporting on to see how the infrared stuff is really going with them. There's a lot of things I could be doing. I just don't know. This is the most soul fulfilling thing that I could be doing. It's not to entertain you guys. It's to hone my skill in presenting Flat Earth from several different angles. It allows me to experiment. It allows me to kind of gauge people's reaction on different things. It allows me to gauge the reaction on how I present things differently, the same things differently. It allows me to see what works and what doesn't work, and that's what I'm doing here. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for just hanging out. Thanks for helping me when you've called in or popped in a link or whatever you may have done in chat or modded the chat for the trolls. Appreciate all the work you guys are doing, mods, and all the people on the front line, all the people making their own content for Flat Earth, all the people sharing it, all the people sharing my links. Say thanks to all of y'all. All right, appreciate it. Much love, and you know, that's it. Horry's out. Next time I broadcast, it's either going to be one of these tomorrow night or Flat Earth Digest 8, so look for it. I'm here to wake people up. Who's with me? Much love.